Hello Virgo, it's Crystal Raven coming to you with your August full moon to new moon reading. Thank you everybody for joining me today. For my new people that are just new to my platform, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading and I hope you get something out of this today. For the ones that are subscribed, wow. You guys having issues with your talking right now? With the subscribed? Virgos normally are not like that. Okay. So the ones that have subscribed, thank you, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate the likes. It really helps me tune into your energy. So thank you so much for my supporters out there and just helping me build this community of like-minded individuals that are trying to get through this process, which is just difficult, right? So thank you guys for giving me the support while I give you support. The exchange of energy has been phenomenal and I appreciate it. Second, I'm not doing any personal readings at the time. I'm not set up properly the way that I'd like to be to do them. And to be just flat honest with you, the energy pool from doing these reads for all of you wonderful people on YouTube and then doing personal reads as well, that was just a lot of energy pool for me, and it's new. So I was getting drained very quickly, and so I'm not doing personals right now. I will only be doing these for you guys, these free readings, and until I'm ready to do more, right? And I'm just going to listen to my body and do what it tells me to do. If you have noticed, my voice is a little bit different. I did a ton of throat chakra work, apparently. I almost thought something was really, really wrong with my throat and made a doctor appointment, but I woke up this morning and my throat is so clear and I feel amazing. So it just was an ascension issue and I feel much better now. So thank you guys for being patient with me. And let's see, is there anything else I want to say? I don't think so. Remember guys, we're working with energy. This is only going to be for the time period of from the full moon of this month, August, to the new moon, and this is for the sign of Virgo. And also, this is stuff you've either gone through, you're going through right now, or you will be going through it. And I read from the sign that I'm reading for. So I'm going to read like it's Virgo that's going through these things. If the story is reversed, reverse it. You know that I don't. Also, I've been pulling the bottom of the deck to save to the last of the reading to pull as the overall. So if you'd like to see what that is, please stick around for the end. And I think that's it. So let's get started, guys. Spirits that guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses and my God, thank you so much for being here with me today. Help me give Virgos a reading that they need to hear, that they want to hear, that they've been needing clarifications on, that they can't see clearly for themselves. Help me to see what you're telling me and to hear what you're telling me so that I can give them the clear messages that they need. Thank you for everything that you've done with me and the work, the inner work, the 5D work, everything. Just everything. Thank you. It didn't feel good some of the time, and that's okay, because we've got to understand what that feeling is too. Thank you for being here and giving me everything that you give me and taking away what you take away and understanding me better than I understand myself. Thank you, Spirit. Okay guys, so I'm using the Good Tarot and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, and I mix them together, and that's this. And we're gonna get your overall for the month out of this. I love both these decks. I just don't use them as much as I'd like to, so I'm incorporating them into my reads now, just to, I don't know, be able to play with them. Pretty much. Okay. Let's get an overall, Spirit. Yep, that's it. Oh, 3 of Swords, guys. That's not promising. Three of Swords. Alright, guys. Let's get into the tarot. I'm going to use my spellcasters first, and then my gilded, and then if I need some clarifiers, I'll get into that. Or some bigger clarifiers, I'll get into that. And then again, like I said, I'm going to use the bottom card for the end of the read. In fact, let me grab it real quick off this deck. You see I'm pulling it, not looking. It's right there. Alright, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your situation. Spirit, give me some messages for Virgo for this time period of the full moon to the new moon in August. Give me some messages for Virgo for the full moon to the new moon of August. Some messages for Virgo for the new full moon to the new moon in August, please. Okay, guys. Alright, so we got the Wheel of Fortune. That's always nice to see. With the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you've been through it a little bit. No wonder why you're so defensive. I'd be defensive too. That's a lot of lies in that. And I think you were even warranted on being defensive towards this person, is how it's coming out. And then there was the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups that came next. What we don't see, the Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I'm picking up right now is that, okay. I feel like somebody's trying to come back into your world that has been a huge liar in your life. And you really love this person. In fact, you're very happy when you're around them, but you know not to trust them, which is the hardest part for you, because you used to trust them so much. And it's like this new cycle of, okay, I can maybe work with you, I can have you in my life, but now I'm defensive. Now I don't know what to expect from you. Now I understand who you are. And now that I understand who you are, now I know how to operate around you. Right? Like, if you don't understand who that other person is, and you don't understand that they're just, feeding you a line of shit, you don't understand that they're feeding you a line of shit until you do. And then when you do, you're like, all right, cool. So I don't hate you, but I'm going to keep you at this length because I love me more, and I love my sanity more, and I love my heart more than I love you. And that's actually a fantastic energy, because the moment you did that, you actually activated this coming towards you while you're resting. Like, after you were like, nope, deuces, I'm done with this BS, you went into this resting stage, and it like brought in some healing with this Ten of Swords. Just brought it in, like, okay, you know what, that wasn't okay, I don't like that, I don't want that in my life. And you've realized more so who you are and what you will and will not accept. And with this Knight of Wands, I'm getting two feelings off of this. One is your energy. One's your energy of like flying the F away from everything that has just caused you mental anguish. You've got Four of Swords and Ten of Swords. Four of Swords is like rest, retreat, like leaving, resting, dealing with your stuff, it's like almost a hermity card. except for it's just rest and relaxation and getting your mind right and looking back on all the pain, right? So it's like you're like, nope, I'm taking my passion and going elsewhere. The second energy that I am getting is because you have said, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. You changed that wheel because you got heartbroken. You changed that will, became very defensive towards someone who is lying to you, okay? And because you have done that and you changed the dynamic of the relationship, now they're wanting to come in while you're at your resting stage and be like, hey, I'm sorry I hurt you. Will you please forgive me? And over here with the Two of Cups and Ten of Cups, it looks like you do, but it's like you keep them at arm's length. So we'll get deeper into that though, because you know, you do not have to take this person back. Everybody, I've already said that, right? Like, this is your decisions, your stuff. I just read the cards. So I'm not telling anybody who they need to be with or what you need to do. I'm just telling you what the cards say. And it's all a matter of interpretation for you, for your life. Okay? I'm reading for thousands. I don't know every specific. But I will say that you turn that chapter in your life and it's bringing some great things coming to you. There's been a lot of negative self-talk. A lot of negative self-talk. What's this Wheel of Fortune? What is my Virgos leaving behind here? Okay, one fell on the floor. Yeah. Okay. So you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So you could be definitely dealing with somebody who could be a Taurus. You know, it could be you, and you're just taking your passion, and because I mean, as a Virgo, you know, you're very solid, okay? So you know how to do certain things, right? And you're very stable in yourself. But you found, like, remember I told you this Knight of Wands saying, I found my passion. See him with his wand? He's just going. Look, you got the Ace of Wands. You have started a brand new chapter after this heartbreak, and you're passionate about it. You're very passionate about it. What is this Nine of Wands, please? Ah, yeah. What's the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, please. Thank you. Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. Wow. Ten of Cups got clarified with the Ten of Cups. I'm going to get another one, okay? Okay. Knight of Wands. Sorry, I got choked up. Keep that down because I want to show you what that says here in a second. Four Swords. That choked me up, guys. Okay, and then what is this Ten of Swords? Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, did I take? Okay. Okay. So, all right. For your Nine of Wands, which you got double confirmation for, right? You got the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you're done carrying around everybody else's burdens. Maybe there's even somebody from your past or situation. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a person, place, or thing. Remember that. This could just be a situation that's happened in your past, okay, and or repetitive behaviors, memories, things like that. And you kind of, it's like you want to go back to feeling more of that just happy times, not all this burden that you've been carrying around. And it's like this person, I almost feel like this person that did lie to you is somebody you've known for an extremely long time, somebody you can look back on and have tons of memories on. It's like they were such a big part of your life, and it's going to be very difficult to close that chapter if you haven't yet. However, I see multiple things saying you have. So if you haven't yet, it will happen, okay? If you choose to. If you choose to close it out. If you choose to stop giving energy to it, right? It's all our choices, okay? So you can either stay in the Ten of Wands energy and carry around all these burdens, or you can go back, lay down those wands, those Ten of Wands, pick up your brand new wand, because a 10 is a completion to a beginning, and go towards something that's actually making you extremely happy. But the thing that's making you happy, the memories, the happiness, the giddiness, it's like you're still defensive on it because you know that that person was not honest with you and broke your heart. And as soon as you found out about the lies, it completed that cycle. Like it done, just completed the cycle. Okay, as soon as you found out about the lies, and it got that wheel turning. Over here with the Two of Cups is the Four of Swords, which right here is the Four of Swords again, so you got double confirmation. So this love, this partnership is going to come in while you're resting. It's like, you know, I'm just trying to rest, I'm just trying to take some time for myself, and now this partnership's coming in and I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do, right? And it's a confusing time because of the fact that you hurt so bad, but then you love just that much as well, right? Because your Ten of Cups was clarified by the Ten of Cups and then the Knight of Pentacles. So this is you moving towards whatever is going to make you happy. Okay, you don't have to listen to anybody else. You know, you don't have to do what anybody else is telling you to do. Listen to yourself. Your resting period is you're going within and finding what partnerships you want in your life and what partnerships you don't. It's just that simple. And it's the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. We all know this. It's very slow moving energy. And that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. If you're on like a resting hiatus, or you went and took a vacation, or maybe you're in rehab, or there's something going on where you're just having to take a freaking break from the world, allow yourself to do that. Because while you doing that is actually building your emotional stability. And if your emotional stability is in a good space, then you're going to be able to take that passion and do whatever it is you want to do with it. Okay? So, this Knight of Wands came out. The Page of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Empress. Okay. So what this is telling me is that you moved the F away from everything that was lying, strategic, looked good, but only caused you heartache, things that kept you up at night, all this stuff. You're done with that, and you are standing in your power. You're just standing in your power. You don't even need anybody to come towards you. People are going to, but you don't need that in your life at all. You're very secure on where you're at right now because you've seen through the lies. You've seen through all of it, and that's actually aiding you a lot. Yeah. So this offer that's coming in, though, is going to try to keep you stuck and not move from a situation, idea, process, relationship, whatever it is. Like I said, person, place, or thing. And it could also be what we tell ourselves about our emotions, what we tell ourselves about our intellect, what we tell ourselves about our ability to accomplish something great, right? So sometimes it's just the lies we're telling ourselves, okay? But I don't feel that with this. I feel like there's somebody that's coming in and it's going to try to stop you from leaving, okay? and they're really going to lay it on, and they really, really want you to know how much they love you, and they really, but the way I'm seeing this is it's like they're holding their cup out looking at the abyss, almost like, it's almost like, okay, well, I'm offering this to you, why don't you want it? And you're looking at them like, are you really serious? Why would I want that? Like, it's one of those, it's really strange. I normally don't get that off that card. I normally get like somebody longing for love, but no, this person's just like, here, don't you want this? And you're like in that stage now where you're like, no, I really kind of don't want that. Yeah, you know why? Ten of Swords, because you got the Nine of Wands, which again, double confirmation, and you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have strong Sagittarius in your chart, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Just like that pre-Empress, which you already got the Empress out. So this heartache caused you to be defensive. It caused you to put the barriers up, and that's okay. Because now you've learned, and now you are so much like you're standing in your you're able to take care of yourself. You're not depending on anybody. You're just done with useless passions. You're done with useless money. You're done with useless things. Everything you do now, you want it to have a purpose, a reason, a rhyme. It's like, it has to make sense to me or else I'm not doing it. And if it doesn't make sense, then it's not being done. That's just the way it is. If it doesn't make any sense, because you've been hurt. Look at that. You've been hurt so much. And you've come out of it, and you're wounded, and you're battered, but you know what? You're also very self-sustaining. You're also very strong. Okay? So just remember that. You're coming out of this extremely strong. Now let's see what the bottom of the deck showed. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Discernment, clear vision, and details. Another 9. Yep, you are seeing very clearly. Seeing very, very clearly on what needs to be done. We got the King of Cups, so now we've got a true pair on the board. And the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. To me, what I'm getting off of this, because this is a Queen and King, this is not an Emperor, Empress, okay? So what this is telling me is that this, and sometimes the King of Cups can be very selfish in their love, okay? Very, give me, give me, give me, give me. And I'm seeing that you're actually understanding this relationship. You're very clear now on what you need to end to either make this work, because we got the Four of Wands, which is, of course, can be indicative of twin flame. If you resonate with that, it could be soulmate. This is definitely a divine counterpart because you've got the King and Queen of Cups, so you're a good match. And maybe there was a lot of lies, maybe a lot of hurt, but you grew from it, you learned from it, and so it served a purpose, okay? If you want this, it can be savaged, but if you don't have to. It's all about choice, okay? But when you can look back at what's been steady and sure, tried and true, it might have had heartbreak, it might have had problems, but if you can look at something and it's been tried and true and it's still there, you may be at arm's length, but you'd be more willing to accept it because you can work through that pain together, because you both have been through that pain together. If it's something new coming into your life, I really think that you're being very cautious about it. If it's a new situation, new relationship, it could even, this new person coming in could even stop you from taking a job that you're wanting. You could be like, wait a minute, I was going to go do this, but now I met this person and they work well with me. And maybe I don't want to change my job now, or whatever the case may be. You guys know how this is going to work for you. Okay, I've got water signs on the board. I've got Sagittarius on the board. I've got earth signs on the board. Not a whole lot of air signs, so except for 2, and those were the lies. So I mean, you can make or break whatever relationship, whatever situation you're going through, because you are the Empress and you have the Ace of Wands. So you can do whatever it is that you want in this situation. Okay? And you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel. There's chapters closing, and 2 Ten of Cups, by the way. 2 Ten of Cups with this Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, you make your decision on what you're wanting. And that's really what it is. It's what you're wanting. But if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. If it feels right, go with it. But you know, it's like you're at that point. It's just if it's not logical and it doesn't make any sense, I'm not doing it. So, all right, guys, that is that for this time period. I hope you guys got a lot out of it, and you know, I can't tell you what to do with your relationship, but I will tell you this: there's been a huge learning process through pain, through the Three of Swords. Through pain can come a whole lot of love, guys. Can come a whole lot of love. Not everybody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we wish we didn't. Not everybody's perfect. So if you can be forgiving and make something work with somebody, then more power to you. If you feel like you can't, then don't. Okay? Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment. I love reading the comments, and I read each and every one of them. Even if I don't reply, I read every one of them. So please make sure to leave a comment, and I will see you guys for the beginning of next month. Thanks, guys.